Hi, my name is Gavin Baldwin, and I'm from Nantahala, North Carolina.
Some of the smallest public school in the state, the Hawks basketball team, and some of the hardest working, kindest people you'll ever meet. In a town where success means beating the odds, every now and then, you meet someone who's truly exceptional. For me, that person is one of my players, and honestly, one of my favorite people, Matthew Pendergrass. I know coaches aren't supposed to have their favorites, but hey, we all do. They're the ones who give everything, their time, effort, heart and soul. That's exactly who Matthew is. And honestly, if he knew I was doing this, he'd say, "Nah, fam, you need to chill." He's the kind of young man who shows up early, works hard, helps others, and never asks for anything in return. A volunteer firefighter, a great student, an even better teammate, and above all, a loyal friend and brother in Christ. He loves his teammates, his school, and his community, and it shows in everything he does. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to what the people who know him best have to say.
In the lowest point of my life, Matthew was there for me. He's always been there for his family, his friends, the community. He's just a reliable guy. If I had to describe Matthew in one phrase, I'd say positively relentless.
Generous.
Dependable.
Loving.
Grateful.
Leadership.
One way I can describe Matthew would be willpower. The way he pushes towards something until it's finished, and the way he wants it.
Diligent.
Matthew is a hardworking, compassionate, all-around good person.
My one word to describe Matthew is perseverance, because Matthew always pushes through and he always gets the job done no matter what the circumstances are.
I think Matthew is really kind. I think Matthew is so funny.
One word I can describe Matthew in is dedication. He was the hardest worker I've ever seen on the ball court.
To me, is that he is reliable. Anytime that you need him, he will show up.
Recently, Matthew's world was turned upside down. His mother became seriously ill and needed emergency surgery. While on his way to bring her home for Christmas, he got the heartbreaking news that his grandmother, his main lifelong support, had passed away, and he was tasked with breaking that news to his mother. I sat with him on the side of the road as he cried, feeling like the world had fallen apart. He looked at me and said, "I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was so close. I was bringing my mom home. I was putting my family back together for one more Christmas." The thought of him and his mother alone on the holidays weighing heavy on his heart. No one should have to carry that kind of pain and burden alone, especially someone who's given so much of himself to everyone else.
This Christmas, I want Matthew to remember not the loss, but the love and the impact that he's had on everyone around him. Because we need more people like Matthew in this world. We need more givers. We need more leaders. And most importantly, we need more believers.
If this story moves you, please share it. Help us spread his example of faith, strength, and heart. Because when people like Matthew shine, the whole world gets brighter.